Moose Jaw in the shadows as the sun sets after a very nice spring-like day. It's the Saturday game they wanted to be in. Now one of these teams will take the direct route to Sunday's final.
What a great shot. What a great end for Manitoba.
Carrie Einarson had a productive week. Her team full of skips were the best in the championship pool. Tonight they face a familiar foe. Yesterday, Jennifer Jones crushed Manitoba. So can the six-time champion repeat the result against her provincial rival? It's the 1-2 game at the Scotties. Manitoba, wild card, next. The championship weekend continues here at Mosaic Place. This year's Scotties down to the Fab Four, or right now is it the last three, because we played the 3-4 game earlier today, Ontario against Northern Ontario, and this is Rachel Holman, three-time champion, as she plays it in 9. And look at this, run it back, come across, kick it away, and you can put 3 more on the board for Rachel Holman against Krista McCarville, as again for the second straight year Ontario beats Northern Ontario in the 3-4 page. So Ontario on to tomorrow's semi, awaiting now the loser of this one, the 1-2, the winner of course through to Sunday's final, 7 p.m. Eastern. And on this Saturday night, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Moose Jaw. Cheryl Russ alongside. Now, look, I'll be honest with you. Last Friday night, Team Wildcard Jennifer Jones in that wildcard game to get into the field didn't look good, but still managed to get by Tracy Fleury. Game 1, Ontario, didn't look good and got it handed to her. But look at where she is now. She still has an opportunity to win a 7th title. You wonder how she does it.
You do. You just do. One thing I think it is, the biggest thing is the will to win. It doesn't have to be pretty. They don't care. They don't care what the score, if it's 10, 9, 1, nothing. Doesn't. They find a way to get over that finish line. Then some of the teams, especially the younger teams, 2 up, 3 up in the 9th end, go, I might beat Jennifer Jones. I might beat a 2-time gold medalist in Caitlin Laws. And they just find a way to not beat them. And then it's all about the skipping, the experience in this team, right from lead to the skip, making the most out of the mistakes, putting the rocks in the right spot. They're just a smart team.
This is the second year for the Einarson team, the 4 skips that were put together a year ago. They lost that wild card game a year ago in Sydney. They look like a team now.
They really do. It's fascinating to watch, really. You know, last year they played as individuals, 4 skips. That's always difficult. But they've gone away over the summer. They've owned their positions. They've worked very hard to take on the roles that they're assigned. And what I think the key thing out there is supporting skip Carrie Einarson. I've never seen her play with so much confidence. And you're now seeing a very true team out there that's having a lot of success.
So it is the 1-2 page playoff. You win it, you're right through to the final. You lose it, you get that second chance against Ontario.
As a little kid, I dreamed of maybe playing in 1 Scotties, and here we are. I think it's 15, and we've won 6, and I just would like to go out and play well with our team, and we've worked really hard, and it would be great to have an opportunity to maybe make that final.
Oh, it would mean so much.
A win for Team Manitoba, Carrie Einarson.
Just dreaming about representing Canada one day, and it's just, I think everyone dreams about this.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires. By Sponge Towels, nothing absorbs like it. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
It's the 1-2 page playoff on this Saturday night from Moose Jaw. A rematch of the Manitoba final, Team Wildcard against the Manitoba champions. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Team Wildcard, they do hail from the St. Vital Curling Club in Winnipeg, skipped by Jennifer Jones. Dawn McHugh and Jocelyn Peterman, Caitlin Laws back her up. The Manitoba champions, they are from the Gimli Curling Club, north of Winnipeg. It's Carrie Einarson, the skip, with the Brienne Mayer, Shannon Burchard, and Val Sweeting. Both these teams coming in at 9-2. And they had a draw to the button because of the equal record with Ontario. And so the wild card, because they had the better draw to the button record, they got the choice of stones. They've elected the red. So it's Manitoba, the yellow. They then had the draw for the hammer, the last rock in this first, won by Team Wildcard. As you see, Carrie Einarson now out and has the brush down. And to get us underway, the lead from Kimley. And this is Brienne Mayer.
You should be there. Mine's good. Thanks a little bit. Should be close. Mine's good. Okay. Not curling yet.
The first thing in this game is the first piece of confusion is going to be calling Jones wild card, because they're either Team Canada or they're Team Manitoba. And Carrie Einarson took that away with a wonderful draw to win the province.
Nice. Good.
Really good ice surface this afternoon. Same amount of curl, little straighter going to the wings, inside out. We saw a couple come arounds, not finish as hard, but outside in moving. Hits were moving nicely. The ice has been fabulous all week. When you don't hear anybody talking too much about it, you know it's been great and consistent.
Yeah, the ice makers are a lot like referees. If you don't talk about them, then everything is good. Let's take a look at the keys to the game. We'll start with Manitoba.
Well, you know, you heard Carrie say it would mean so much to wear that maple leaf, and how do you park that when you're playing a game? And we watched them last night. As a team, they were 91%. They're just finding a way to immerse themselves in the game out there, not think of the outcome, and then hitting their stride. Carrie is 15% better on hits than Jennifer Jones, so try and leave some high guards that she has to run back. Make those hits very precise.
And the keys for Team Wildcard and Jennifer Jones.
Well, long guards for Jones. You can't get into a hitting contest. Cheryl just explained, especially Jennifer against Carrie. It's just not a contest this week. So play what's always got Jennifer there is the finesse shots. Well, long guards will allow that to happen. Play off Jennifer. She's 10% hitting, drawing, all percentages worse than Carrie Einarson. She has to match Carrie on the board, percentage board, to have a chance here.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue.
Okay, it's right on the nose. Okay.
That was interesting. I mean, explain to me why. We talked about longer guards, or Russ just mentioned it. Maybe I'm going to answer my own question. I know where the stone is, but she did say to the front end, Jones, or the team, do you want to go to a corner? We do have last rock here. Why didn't she?
I think it's just a decision on how you're feeling right away. Do you want to push it right out of the gate? Do you want to bank a little bit of time, get comfortable? So sometimes you look down to the team and say, what's your preference? We watch it both ways, where teams will go right away and throw that corner. But I think you want the whole team on the same page, and they weren't yet, so I think it's a good choice.
I like here. Okay. That's pretty fresh. I think you can make sure.
This is not Jen's favorite style, the open. She loves rocks and play, but I think sometimes she defers to her team just until they're comfortable.
It is curious, however, it was the rocks in play that got her in trouble in that Manitoba final, as Einarson 186. As you said, it really was a magnificent draw. Both skips struggled. Both teams struggled in that final end, and somehow Einarson made her way in, really down almost a picket fence of stones, and then Jones couldn't follow her, and that was the difference.
Yeah, it was. And to be fair, both skips were not good. And the ice was tricky, too. It was very patchy. The draw weight was different all across the sheet. So, you know, that's part of the reason. But Carrie Einarson had really struggled with draw weight in that game, made an absolute world-class draw. And I really think they built on that, Vic. If you're confident with draw weight and you've got the hitting skills of a Carrie Einarson and team, that's no surprise they're where they're at.
Well, just to your point, Russ, Carrie's at 88% in her draws this week.
Oh, that's high.
Well,
for anybody.
Yeah, and it hasn't even just been what we saw a couple times. Is those like hack weight touch shots. You got to take a little more ice. You can't overthrow it. Her brushers have had a lot to do with that too.
Oh, they are so good, so powerful.
This lady has really settled in to this position now. I think you would ask her, she'd say, I'm a third. I'm not a skip anymore.
Yeah.
You know, after all those years and those 2 finals.
Mine's really nice.
Well said. And she knows really what to do for Val, which is key out there. How to support her.
Sweet. Nice.
So remember now, last Saturday we began the pool play, 7 games. And in that pool play, Manitoba lost just the once, and it was to New Brunswick, and it was a big end. New Brunswick scored a 7, and that was the difference. And then in the championship pool, as the top 4 moved on, they lost to Team Wild Card, finishing at 9-2. And when they all sorted it out, they were awarded first place by virtue of the wins against each other. So wild card, remember I said she didn't look good, Jennifer Jones, in the wild card win over Fleury. Had really trouble with her upweights against Ontario, but then got on a roll. Got on a roll again, and then what happened is she dropped the last one to Northern Ontario last evening. So that's how they got here at 9-2 apiece.
Good pair.
And the 9-2 record, which is impressive, was a roller coaster at the start of the week. 5 points down to the young British Columbia team, managed to find a way to win. They stole by about an inch in an extra inning against Prince Edward Island. Beat Nova Scotia in an extra inning with a double. They were tested big time.
Yep. I mean, and that's the thing we said earlier. That goes the other way. They're not in this.
That's right.
Not even close.
Nope.
But there's something about her, this team, and that, as you say, that will to win. My goodness. And we were talking earlier about other athletes. You know, as athletes get older in sports, they tend to use their minds, and their minds make up, their smarts make up for the physical deficiencies, if I may.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're not as fast as you were at one time. You don't have the that full serve. You play more of maybe a volley game than a service game in tennis. So there's something about her, though, that her mental ability. I think she'll beat you maybe solely on that.
Well, and it's that, and one of the things I think I watch with Jennifer, and because it fascinates me, is, I mean, all athletes have to have an obsession for the game they play, but how do you sustain that over so many years? There's times that I think she's in a tight game or she's losing, and I think she'll just go, okay, it's enough. I'm just not. But it doesn't ever happen.
No, and she just doesn't quit.
Wow. They're saying the same things about someone like Drew Brees, who's, I think, signed for a 20th season in New Orleans, or a Brady in New England. I mean, do you still want to play? Yeah, I love the game.
Yeah, that's hard to do. Session's easy. Long term.
And the practice that goes with it.
Right. You have to take still. You can't get away at this level with not going out weekend after weekend and working and retooling deliveries and trying to stay at the. It's hard when you're at the top, I think, where everybody's chasing you. It's much easier coming up from behind and chasing all the leaders. And
no question.
You always have to reinvent yourself.
If I'm Team Manitoba, I try to roll us way over to the right and make Jennifer throw the out turn. That was the shot that she struggled with early in the week.
Keep going. Keep going.
Brianne Mayer.
Keep going. Clean. Roll it a bit.
Gonna roll it a bit. Yeah, roll it a bit. Indeed, just to get across the center line.
Good call. Move it around, and now it's an out turn.
But I tell you what, I mean, further to that point, every night she struggled early with this particular shot. Every night after the game, the team stayed here and practiced every evening.
Impressive.
Got it? Sure does. And yeah, compliments to Don McEwen for the brush.
Wasn't wide there.
We'll put a blank. Oh, did you hear that? I thought it was a little wide there.
It looked like normal ice when you put it down. Yeah.
Saturday night at the Scotties Championship Pool. We're down to the final 3. Ontario winning earlier today. Rachel Holman over Northern Ontario and Krista McCarville. The 1-2 page playoff. Manitoba against Team Wildcard. A bit of a maybe a bit of a psychological victory for Manitoba because these two teams played yesterday afternoon. Wildcard had the hammer, scored 4 in the first and 4 in the third, and basically the game was over as they rolled to a big win. So there's something Manitoba has been a little off in their early ends, giving up some big ends, big scores.
Go. Keep going. Good, John. Good.
Well, and I mean, you could argue that this is the game to take some risks in. You have a second life, and you know you can send a message, you can take some risks, but it's also a big game to get through to that final. So you know you don't really want to put yourself out of that opportunity, and not early.
Yeah, true. You always say this is the one you want to be in, but I can't imagine you say to yourself, well, let's just lose and go play Rachel Holman.
No.
Why don't you get this going a little bit, Shannon Burchard? She sure did. Wow.
Caught something?
11-6.
Well,
Still shouldn't have flashed.
She didn't give it the pop that she normally would.
okay.
Oh, okay.
It's incredibly release sensitive ice where you pop it out. We've talked about everybody was missing wide at the start of the week. That one she didn't pop it out.
11-6,
So
but you shouldn't flash because you're 5-6 either, though?
Yeah.
Little disbelief from Shannon Burchard.
I would at that point even maybe think Shannon should go down and talk to Carrie because she doesn't seem to understand. Was it me or was it?
Nice, good.
And how do you throw the next one?
Hard for everything. Stop it.
that's in a spot where there weren't any practice rocks either. It's inside the drop path.
On the yellow.
I would suspect it's a combination of a bit down weight, maybe not the normal release, and a bad spot in the ice.
And through they come. They got off that center guard just in time to take it around. The other curious thing is, and you know, you've drawn our attention to it, is Shannon Burchard and her throw, because she does wind it up and then release it. And sometimes she'll get to that hog line very quickly.
Yeah, most certainly on peels. She doesn't have a lot of time to get the action. She is counter and then clockwise and then releases.
So going after it one more time.
I think that's smart too. Just she's obviously going to throw it wider and then make a shot and start to feel more confident.
Brianne a bit. Brianne, yep.
Go for
Hard,
nose.
Brianne.
A little heavier this time.
Hard.
Oh boy, now will it hang around for her? No, it'll spill. So that's a bit of an iffy start.
I think of these big games, you try so hard to hit the broom that you kind of forget that one was an 11 and one was a 9.5, and by the time it gets to the other end, it's a totally different result.
Line's good. Sweep for the tee. Okay, we're pretty close. Tee line. Really curling. Just sweep. You're gonna be over here. We're there. We're too. Looks heavy.
A little heavy up.
No. Can't be deeper than this. It's gotta stop. Needs to stop. Yeah. Okay, Joss. It's pretty good. 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 Yeah.
Those are tough ones to throw. You didn't want to leave it too high. Gives a chance for a double or a significant hit and roll over to the left as we're looking at it. But deep now, you get a chance to play shot stone.
Forces Val to a tough one though. You know, again, some pebble, second end. Take a little bit of weight off it. It's on that red guard, or vice versa, the yellow one. If you're heavy.
Great good.
Well guess properly here. It should curl hard.
No, we just saw Jocelyn Peterman feather that yellow center guard. Again, both of them on this one as Burchard will stay with it. Get off it. Here it comes. Now, where's this roll going to go? And they'll push it out. No, it's hanging on. Pardon me. And then the shooter rolls to the back 4.
Oh, I'm surprised at that down weight that they didn't get that out of there.
I didn't realize we weren't getting that out. We could have went for speed.
Yeah, they didn't. And then
Shoot.
Carey was worrying about the roll here. Watch what happens when this yellow makes contact on the red. The red starts to go out. Nobody's brushing it. It goes out of our camera angle there, but Carey caught it at the last second. I think she might have been able to get that out.
Yes, jet tech. Hard, Ben. Really, really hard.
Caitlin Laws.
Hard, you gotta go. Hard.
Really hard, really hard. Hard. No roll.
Oh, and just held it up. Nice bit of brushing there. Jocelyn Peterman, Don McEwen now sitting shot rock back of the button. So there is room to get there.
Yeah, let's get in there. You know your draw weight. Same as it's been all week, Kay? I agree. Okay, let's do it.
Really forced to this. There's risk to it, but there's no double.
And you've got those two now sitting around the edge that belong to Jones. So sitting 3 at the moment and do have that last rock. And again, we just remind you that Manitoba's had a habit of giving up some big ends. They gave up that 7, remember, to New Brunswick.
Oh, Vic, this is going.
They have got to go. They got to go.
Keep going. We have to go off this one.
And there isn't a chance.
It's just soft and light or tight into the slower path.
Sweep. I just
Boy,
needed to
oh boy.
extend. Good brush.
Come look at this. Sorry about your first, Val. I thought that was going out, no problem. It just caught the frost.
Just for second end, I guess it wasn't enough.
I think if we throw it hard enough, we can get that there.
A 9 or thinking, or?
Well, Cheryl, you remember the 4 in the first end she gave up to Jones.
Yeah, this is, I'm sure they're having flashbacks as well.
Go.
Okay, what turn you want?
Whatever you want.
Doesn't matter to me.
Thinking the out turn.
You just trying to knock Caitlin, or you
No, trying to come off the back end.
Okay. So you turn it hard.
Yeah.
I don't really see a lot different with the ice, Russ. I think it's just, I mean, these are all #1 in their positions when you're talking Einarson's team. They've been making shots, like last night's game was incredible. But second end in a game, maybe you're just trying too hard to be precise. Make things go away, get them out of the rings.
As soon as Val let that go, they yelled sweet light, and then she said tight, and that's a bad combination in the second end.
9.5.
And a flash on Shannon's, and you didn't get the first one through on Val's.
Hard on.
Caitlin Laws, Peterman now joining McEwen.
Watch the shooter.
Watch it underneath. Oh, it'll take it. Oh, then they stuffed it at the back. But that was,
Okay, that worked.
again, the observation. Watch the shooter. The shooter comes off the back of the yellow and is in behind cover. And they've got a little piece of shot rock cover, too.
Yeah, they don't miss much on those.
A lot of overcurls here, both teams.
What's that a result of, you think?
Well, I don't think the ice has changed. I could be wrong, but they're playing inside the draw pass. So this is another good example. They were drawing edge middle 12 to draw the button, both teams, to get hammer. So that spot's keen. Val's come around was about here, where it's a little bit slower. They now know it, so I think the adjustment will be made. And then same thing with Caitlin, her hit there over curl, because that's also in there. And Shannon's flash.
15, so would that have been there?
You've really got
would have been biting top 4. Top 8. Yeah, with the full top 8 for sure.
You've really got to watch practice and memorize where the rocks have been thrown to see which paths are quicker than others.
So just throw what you know. Okay, a little more than Val's, I like it.
This is what Carey has been exceptional at all week. These soft freeze, safe shots in a game.
Wait a bit. Top button, team. Coming down. Coming down. Get it to the nose. Yeah, you go. Go. Good.
Just lost it a bit.
Yeah, they had. It was a beautiful throw.
A little worried about waiting for the line, and the line it turns out to be perfect. Nice shot, though.
So now, if I remember correctly, we go back to Penticton and the 2 Scotties ago, and Carrie's with a different team at that point in time. She had been winless in 17 games with Jennifer Jones. Now with this current team, so she's 10-6, but with this current team in its 2nd year, look at how it's turned around, 7-3 versus Jones. You failed to win in 17. Yeah, you did okay, but now with this team, you're 7-3. So it's quite the turnaround for Carrie Einarson with 2nd year of this all-skip team out of Gimli.
Back to our opening, Vic. Some teams are intimidated, and obviously Carrie possibly was. It's 0-17, but not anymore.
No.
Whoa. Joss. Hi, Joss.
He's trying to pick it.
Yep. There's that out turn.
Isn't that something? Isn't that what we talked about? And she worked on it.
Went for it. It was really thin.
Yeah, in her defense, if it bends about 2 inches, she also misses it. So that was a tough shot.
Sorry. I went for it.
Everybody else has missed a wide or narrow, so I can see her doing that.
Yeah, me too. I like the throw.
Shoot.
Just make the tap is good. Just like back 4 weight.
Okay. Just Larry, this is the only way she gets 3. So I kind of like hitting it or a guard.
Yeah, you could guard.
Or do you like just playing like a half?
It's a tough deuce.
You leave it on the corner, you give up 3.
Double, that's the only
Or
risk.
like a bump?
Yeah. Just try and get a little flip under.
Double.
I don't think the flip under's there. If we nose the shoot, like Carrie's rock should spin out a hair.
Yeah, do you like the guard?
Yeah, that's my first spot. Take away, make their draw hard.
They all kind of think the same too. You know, Shannon, Bran, Val as well. So there's not ever too much contradiction to what Carrie would like to throw.
Just like bumper? I think bump is good, hey?
Yeah.
Well, they've changed their mind, and I was going to bring it up. They wanted to play the guard, which, okay, understand. Russ, you're trying to hold them to 1, which they are sitting right now, wild card. But this way, you can really put a lot of pressure on them and possibly steal.
Yes, you can, but it depends on where the shooter rolls. You might give Jennifer a double for 2.
Yeah, let's make it. What do you want the shooter to do? Where are you wanting to
Very
hit?
right.
Like
What do you want the shooter to do?
Okay, so I'll roll my way.
If I end up nose, that's not bad.
No, it's good. Nose is good. Little flop is good.
I think this is respect, Russ,
Right,
for Jen's draw weight. Throw the guard, she hits the pin.
Right, for 2, yeah. Where are they going to roll, though? Are they going to roll right, like long, like wide?
Well, I thought she said right on the nose is okay, and then if I can roll to the 4-foot would be the other one, right? So roll it away and maybe cut down the 4-foot path or the button path.
Whoa. Brian! No! Straight! Yeah! No, you just leave it.
Yep.
Oh, there you go, and pushed it underneath. How lovely is that?
It really is, Vic, because that rolls a couple feet less. There's a half rock double for 2.
I didn't want to leave it 3rd shot, so it was good.
Great shot.
What a turnaround.
Yes.
When earlier, I'm talking about giving up another big end, you know, giving up 3 or 4, and look at now, it's a force.
Yeah, Caitlin had a chance to sit 4.
Well, and then Jen probably had a good chance to pick.
Maybe not quite.
Not quite we threw it
On the last one.
button. Yeah.
Okay.
It's exactly the shot in the ice that Jennifer took to win the hammer. She put it full 4-foot.
And she'll need it here, too. Full 4 as she draws against a couple here in the 2nd.
Right on the tee. Yeah. Mine's good.
Mine's good.
It's curling. It's curling a lot. You're going to cross,
Peterman.
Heather. It's all
Thank you.
you, though. Right on the tee.
Hard, guys.
Right on
Full
the tee.
4
Right,
against
full
a
4.
couple. And now they,
Good judge.
yeah, they are
Very nice.
really good at their jobs, respective jobs. Mentioned already so many good front ends now in the women's game, and there are 2 of them here. Don McEwen throws the lead stones for Team Wildcard. Jennifer Jones out of the St. Vital Curling Club, Winnipeg. St. Vital Curling Club in Winnipeg. Held to a single. So for the first time in the game, Manitoba and Carrie Einarson out of Gimli does have the hammer. They playing the Yellowstones.
Might be a little better now. Yeah.
Automatic for Don McEwen. The only curler on wild card that's tied in percentages. The other three are down significantly.
Top 8. Hard. Top 12.
Yeah, that wasn't a great last stand for Einarson's team.
There's room.
But they got out of it.
Room. Line only. Hard. Line only. You're overthrowing it.
Oh. Okay. Great brushing.
Well, on the left is Mike McEwen. Don throwing the lead stones. Brent Lang, Jennifer Jones, husband. And Mike will try to play his way in to become team wild card at the Tim Hortons Brier on the Friday night against Glen Howard.
Little bit for live. Line only. Yes. Hard live. Hard.
Lead.
Hard live.
Top 4.
Hard live. Hard. Keep going. Past the guard. Keep going. Keep going. Go, 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 go.
And around they go with Jocelyn Peterman. So next Friday night, our entire production crew will make its way to Kingston for the Tim Hortons Brier. Here are the pools. Brent Lang, of course, playing with John Epping. There are your top 2 seeds. There's the McEwen-Howard battle. That's the wild card game on the Friday night. Familiar names, yes. Some not so. I mean, Jason Gunlickson, congratulations to him. He wins Manitoba. And that we're going to see some new names. But it is as deep a field as we've had in many years. And when you think about, again, the format, and as you said, Pool A is the group of death, and Pool B is also the group of death. There's going to be some very good teams on the outside when the championship round begins. Just the top 4 advance.
Yeah, we say it a lot of times, but it's certainly true this year that there's going to be a world-class team on the outside looking in. Certainly for the final 4 positions, no question about it.
Well, in that championship pool is going to have, you're going to end up at tiebreakers. There's just about no way that you won't. You're going to take.
Oh, you haven't done that. You just jinxed us. We're not even there.
And I'm already talking tiebreakers.
What are you thinking?
Oh, it'll be exciting.
Really?
Notice that.
Okay.
Russ, that she's the only one that thinks it's exciting.
That's right. She's much newer than we are.
Yeah.
Thanks for running that.
Yeah.
Right into here.
Once you become full. Well, you are a senior. I'm surprised.
Oh. How did you weave that in there? It's just you're really good at that.
Yeah. I try hard.
Crocheting, knitting.
Look at this again. Look. It's so close.
Curl a little bit here.
Watch out. Got it. And touch it. Oh, and we'll get rid of 1.
Okay.
That's not what they wanted, though. The top red double goes right onto the yellow.
Yep.
The middle red double, it's hard to make because of the yellow. Just rolled to a bad spot.
Bit of room. Halfway. 4 feet. Bit of room here. 4 feet tight. Just clean, Joss. Just clean. It needs to work. We're tight. I don't want it tight.
Really tight.
No.
We're probably a biter.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Full 12.
Dawn. No tap.
Oh.
No tap. No tap.
Oh.
No tap. Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, she said to hit it like that.
Just crotch them.
It helps them a bit because I think you can make the left one and the one that was just thrown go away and stay there, which would be a nice angle on the next 2 reds. As long as you get the left one first. If you hit the right one first, it might spin right out of play.
Give themselves some breathing room here. Open it up.
Yeah, whoa.
Yes.
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 Hard. Hard.
That's good. Good, Belle. Nice. Guard the yellow.
Yeah. Make the double and roll out. That.
It's a safe play.
Okay. Okay.
I heard guarding the yellow. That's a pretty good call too.
Half. Yeah, or we just stay. I don't mind the staying. Okay. I don't mind that. Okay. Just dead jam it. 10. Caitlin.
Because I think the double, yellow double jam on that back red 12-footer could.
Definitely could.
No! It's nice. Clean it.
Whoa. Clean.
Yep.
Hard.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Roll it big. Go big. Good. Good. Shot.
We'll moves the Manitoba Stone over to the 12, but it's a 1-2-3 that Team Wildcard is sitting.
Do you like throwing this turn?
You can almost get all three because you
All right, Val.
just hit it a fraction off center with peel weight. You only have to move that red at the 2 o'clock position a couple of inches.
Yep.
Yes. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Roll it, Shannon.
Whoa.
Roll it, Shannon.
Roll it, Shannon. Roll it. Roll it. Go, 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 go.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That'll help.
Good, Val.
Starts to
Nice
bring
pair.
the chance for a possible multiple score in, and it wasn't looking like that before.
Well, we want to welcome those of you who've been watching the Xfinity Series from Las Vegas. NASCAR on TSN 2, Moose Jaw. This is the 1-2 page playoff of this year's Scotties. Team Wildcard Jennifer Jones against Manitoba and Carrie Einarson as we play here in the third. Team Wildcard with a 1-0 lead. Manitoba and the team from Gimli with Last Rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstone. Skips on the way. Jones in her first.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Whoa.
No. Heavy.
Now, the question is, will it sit down in time?
Get it out, guys.
And it'll spin.
That out turn doesn't want to behave for her. Look good halfway down.
So I think Nose does it. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay.
Well, in that second, it was really setting up for a big end for Team Wildcard, but then Carrie Einarson comes through with this.
Well, we talked about that maybe look at the draw to force, but instead she goes to what she loves to play. A wonderful hit, rolls deep enough, forces Jen to the draw for one.
The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together.
They've hit their way out of this mess too. You know, they're looking at 2 or 3 buried angled, they're all wrong, and they double here and a roll there, and a half shot missed by Jennifer Jones.
Wait's good.
Chance to sit too.
10-5. Yes. Hard.
Kirchhoff Jones joins Mayer, trying to hold this now. Uh-oh.
Just soft.
And away it goes.
Hey, good sweep. Okay, just a little grabby. We just got to do more.
The weight was okay?
Yeah, weight was fine.
Yeah, I knew.
It's just frosty.
Shoot.
Yeah,
Sorry, Val.
It's okay.
a lot of missed narrows. It's just, you heard them say a little grabbier, a little, all they're saying is the pebble's a little fresher.
10-4.
Good conversation to have between ends. Do we up our weight a little bit until we get that worn down everywhere? Because that's been the issue. I mean, Shannon flashed last end.
It's okay.
Got to be careful with that too, because now you start throwing a little more weight, and the ice will calm down. It'll smooth out, get straighter.
Jones in her last has one at the back 12. Love to sit here now and force.
Whoa. Yes. Really hard.
Boy, is it grabbier here too?
Oh, yeah.
It's gone. They're really working this. Oh, ho. And now will this hold and stick? No, it doesn't. And with that goes the chance to force.
I think it just came off. It was quite in the end. Just came off
like that.
through you
Is
wanted.
it grabbier?
Did you hate it?
This has been a bizarre end. I didn't think that Carey was going to have a shot at one point.
I didn't think it would be for a blank
No.
either.
That should be drawing through a port against 4.
Right.
Wow.
Yep.
Both skips looking a little confused. Carey Einarson in her third Scotties appearance.
Hard, really hard.
2 years ago, as Team Wildcard lost the final to Jones. Yeah, boy. Oh, goodness. Don't leave it there.
Good sweep.
Oh, and just enough. That is say thank you very much, Shannon Burchard, as she jumped all over it. Watch this now. Bang. Now, right there, right there. Stay with it. And just enough to put a blank on the board. 1-0 wild card. World Junior Championships winding up in Russia. Let's check in on the men's final. Canada against Switzerland. We picked this up in the 6th, and Canada leading 2-1. And Jacques Gauthier with the nose hit sticks around to score 2. Canada up 4-1. And they never trailed in the gold medal game. Make the final 7-2 Canada. Jacques Gauthier, Jordan Peters, Braden Payette, and Zach Balaka. And their alternate, Thomas Dunlop, are your World Junior men's curling champions. Women's game. And we'll pick this one up in the 5th with the score 4-1 Korea. Canada against Korea. Mackenzie Zacharias with the last rock facing 1 hits and manages to stay around for a couple, cutting the lead to 1. Then the 9th, the score tied at 5. And Korea facing 3. Trying to draw the edge of the button, I guess. Not enough. Or at least trying to get down to the corner. And it'll be a steal of 2, and that would be at 7-5 as Mackenzie and then Carly Burgess, her sister Emily, and Lauren Lenentine, and alternate Rachel Erickson are your World Women's Junior Curling Champions. Congratulations to both after slow starts, and that Korean team really dominating play on the women's side and seemed until today unbeatable. But it looked like the pressure really got to the Koreans, and it speaks, I think, to the Canadian program. Cheryl, Russ, you know, we have now the Canada Games. You have junior, you have under 18. They're going to be having under 15 national championships, all in an effort to develop the teams to face the pressure situations just like that.
Yeah, by the time you hit juniors, you've played maybe in the universiads. By the time you hit women's, you've played in junior gold medal finals. You come out winning rather than taking a few years to get comfortable and deal with the pressure. It's impressive. Our system's working.
The blank means that it remains 1-0. Jones team wildcard. Manitoba once again will have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 4.
Can we roll big?
Yeah, you can go big.
Yeah, we can roll here. Yeah, I like that.
You could ignore it at this point too. You could go around the corner guard.
You got it, Shannon.
This is probably going to set up a double of some kind.
Shannon Burchard sweeting on the brush.
Just gotta go. Just stay. Okay.
Now they all fly.
Triple.
Look around the corner and just be patient. Sorely in the end, you still got 5 rocks left.
It doesn't matter what level it seems. Cheryl, you get You become scared of the other team's stones in there. You're ignoring things by going around the corner.
Yeah, and I would say that Einarson's team would have done that earlier in the game, but they've had some misses. They look uncomfortable. They've had some flashes. I think they're trying to settle in, and the hit looked easier, but in all reality, the draw is.
Me too, that's what I thought. I don't really want to roll here. Yeah. Okay. Might leave a triple. Okay, I don't mind the nose. Think nose.
Yeah, one will stay for sure. Okay. You got it. Let's go, Shan.
Again, you could play the draw.
Yep.
11. Real hot. 10-5.
Rachel did it a couple times today.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. 10-5. Whoa. Weight's coming down a little bit. Yep. Whoa. Roll it.
Roll it big. Yep.
Can you get underneath? No.
Left another triple chance.
We just make these two go. Wait. Yeah. You like that? What am I doing with my shooter? Just peeling it?
Might catch the back end of that. This you're always rolling up.
Okay.
It's an interesting thought to my mind. You think you could make them all go away, but
We can try. You like that better?
I just want to think about where to put the shooter. I just don't want to give him something to spread it out.
Okay.
I think the triple, even if you roll up and out, it's your two corners that you can run back. They're short.
because Jennifer's thinking first. Let's get the two that are frozen.
She was looking at that, but you could get all three. Without hammer is probably a good thing.
Caitlin Laws. McEwen all the way down. 1, 2, and you're going to push it enough. Is it enough? Is it enough? And you can't touch it, of course. Peterman thinking, oh, just get over the tee line, but it didn't, so it didn't go.
Jennifer's yelling sweep, but Jocelyn knew that she couldn't.
There was weight on that, too.
Yeah.
Had to get it a little thinner.
I thought that was fun.
Bump. Hair down.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Whoa. Hair down.
Shannon.
11-5.
Whoa. Shannon.
Whoa.
Whoa. Queen.
Brianne. Hard. Yes.
You gotta go.
Hard.
Now can you roll this away a little bit? And they get maybe a half a stone away.
Okay.
You wanted to roll
A lot farther.
yeah, that leaves a double back, but you still have to make it. But another foot and it's too flat.
Nose or like just the short roll?
Yeah, they're trying to make it curl partway down. I'm not sure. Maybe they were trying for the nose.
Maybe leave it high.
Make it a very thin, dangerous double.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Hard.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Roll it.
Rolling it over and underneath. Well, that'll do. You can't get to the corner, but you're sitting undercover. Shot stone, edge of the 8.
Great. Really good.
shooting.
I thought that one would go for fun because of the angle.
Yeah, no, it was super like thin. So.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, then she's got that.
Yeah.
Just perfect.
Beside it then? Think so.
Yeah.
Think beside it.
If we, yeah.
Either that or you play. Huh? I'd rather play a draw. Right beside it. Top 8.
Half around it if you have to.
Even if it's back there,
Getting
she
late
makes
to
the
score
double
your
carry
2.
can freeze to her
Yeah.
shooter. So
Okay,
we'll let her know.
Not going to be quite as good as the other path.
I like tucking around it. I never love these high top 8 foot try to corner freeze.
It's so hard.
It is.
And then you make a perfect freeze. You look down, you're not shot rock.
How many? Oh, that's words of experience right there. So they're hard. It's a hard shot.
Top 12. Yeah, hard. Really good. Top 8.
Right here.
Hard.
And Bircher.
Top 8. Whoa. Around it.
It's good. It's there.
Yes.
On its own. We're right beside it.
Yes.
We're right beside it.
Look at this. Oh, then they tried to go around, and then it was too late.
Oh, yeah. I like coming around it. Tuck that a little more.
They had it too.
They did.
Would have been an easier shot.
Really nice weight.
Good.
Bumper.
Okay, done.
Roll the weight on.
Yeah, let's make this. Got it.
Skip stones in 4. Jennifer Jones. Trying to roll this right away.
Yeah, you just don't want to leave a double, although a pretty tough one. Try and roll, force it beyond.
And now the question is, where will she stop?
Okay,
And it does grab, and they are sitting 2 without.
Very nice.
Really smart move by Val Sweeting, though. Instead of trying to brush Jones's rock back to sit second, which wouldn't really help him because the red one's buried. Look where she stopped it.
So.
It was only going an inch farther if she swept it anyways, but that awareness. Now you come down to that, you're buried, you're frozen, and you get a chance to put some pressure on Jones.
All right.
Right there. 14-8?
14-8.
Yeah, I like it. Would you like to be right back, or
Yeah, if line's good.
then just leave it?
Yeah, if line's good, just leave it, but
Okay.
it's all line.
Okay. Got it.
So 14-8.
Just bury it? Okay, let's do it.
Where are they going, Cheryl?
Well, they're coming around with the out turn, but she was saying, do we want to be back down to Jennifer Jones' red stone? But I think you do. You don't want to leave it top 8. It's a really short red run for Jen. You take it back. It's something that she'd have to freeze on and be very accurate. You still might get a chance at your deuce.
You have no backing right now. We're top 4. We can always breathe. Hard finish. Hard finish. Keep going. Get it together. Keep going. Hard.
Okay.
Oh, that stopped. That really stopped.
It's almost wide open, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it just... We noticed it in this afternoon's game that the inside-out shots like that one just not going as hard as the outside in.
Sorry, we're just on a miscommunication a little bit.
They're saying too much ice, but when you look at it, the flight path's pretty close to where they wanted it.
She yelled behind it, so I was like, okay.
No, we were saying we were still going for
yeah. Sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
Well, I think even if we were beside it, she could have got both of them.
Yeah.
Either way.
Firm. Okay.
Right, like you're saying, if she's back 8,
it gets her
it's pretty
eventually.
good. Yeah. No, I agree.
At this level, the communication is key.
Yep.
Saw it earlier in the week a couple of times, different teams.
Really hard.
McEwen. Avoid the jam. No, she's going to stuff it out. Look at that.
Almost.
And usually you see struggles with communication because of nerves. People get a little quieter, but I don't really think that's what it is. I think the ice has caught them off guard a little bit, and they're trying to figure it out and haven't quite got it. We watched them in last night's game. There were no nerves, and that was a well-played game by both teams.
Sarah distracted as she was walking. Same weight's good. Yeah, same speed right at it, Care.
I know the straight draw here.
Yes.
Any chance of playing the out turn on the left side as we're looking at it, come down there past the Cashmere and tap it out?
Yeah, I looked at that one from the other angle, and you can hit it, but I doubt you'd have enough weight to get it all the way out and stay.
Okay.
And then it's 2-0 if you don't.
All right. So full 8 foot for the single.
All you. We can clean. Running a little bit more. Running. It's close. We're T-line. Back 4. Back curling.
Just back 4. Just has to grab something so it gets a little slower. It's good.
All you. Good judge.
To the 4 foot, the tee line for a single here in 4. It's the 1-2 page playoff from Moose Jaw. In a 1-1 tie, this is the 1-2 page playoff. The Scotties Tournament of Hearts, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship from Moose Jaw Championship weekend. We started with the Final Four. Earlier today, it was Ontario with a 9-5 win over Northern Ontario. Rachel Holman taking out Krista McCarville of Thunder Bay. Second straight year she's done that. And now Ontario into the semi-final tomorrow afternoon. The winner of this one will go right through to the final tomorrow evening, and the loser gets that second chance against Ontario. Team wildcard, Jennifer Jones has the last rock. She has the hammer. Playing the Redstones here in 5.
Wait only.
All there right now.
Fully.
All there right now. T.
No, if you're
Coming
T.
off.
Nope.
Can't.
Can you clean it?
Still top 4. Nope. Can't. Coming off.
Clean it.
Just top 8.
I don't want it to come out the other side.
Okay.
Definitely more curl here.
Sit. Just fully. Well.
That was by the guard by about
No.
25
Okay.
inches, and it still got right to where they wanted it.
Right to it. Bite the 4.
Maybe clipped a little bit more, Cheryl.
Maybe because it seems like that's what's confusing both teams a little bit. Most certainly Einarson's team early started to figure it out now. And like you said, maybe the pebbles now starting to wear down a bit. It's a little bit, it's not as aggressive.
A little calmer.
Let it work. Weight's good. Easy on it. How's the curl?
Line's close.
It's not curling at
No,
all.
no bump on this one. Bounce rock.
I don't think we're bouncing yet. No bounce yet. There
Right
it
to
goes.
it. No.
All you.
Oh, no.
Can't bounce though.
Oh. Good throw.
Good.
My bad.
Wow.
No bounce.
No bounce. You're right.
My fault, Fran.
Same weight. We'll just try to unlock it. Just holding out there a bit, hey?
Brianne's keeping up with Dawn, which is always tough to do. Brianne, 97% so far. She's shooting Dawn at 94, so definitely a battle of the leads on the setup shots.
That's more.
Yeah.
Room.
Back eight.
We're back
No.
12.
No.
Back eight.
Joss, if you're heavy, you gotta go.
Back 8 still.
Hard, Joss. We're
Can
not
you
gonna
give it a
touch
chance?
it.
Trying to
Hard.
carve it here.
Back 8. Okay. We're not touching it.
That's a rare unforced error
Back
from
line?
Dawn.
Yeah,
not because she missed by a few feet. It's
Okay,
the way
Dawn.
she missed it. That's the amateur miss, not the pro miss.
Yeah, she doesn't. She rarely
No,
overthrows anything.
No, never.
Yeah.
I like what you said in the game this afternoon. It's how, if you curl 85%, how do you manage? It's how you manage that 15%. That's key.
Right, right. So in that case, short of it.
This is where the struggles have been for both teams at the second position.
Okay, line's good right now. Stay close. Coming down. Weight's good. Yes, line. Tight.
Going to the other turn now around this center guard.
Just a guard, Carrie. Just a guard. Please. Go.
Look at this.
Is it that rock?
Just a little slower there.
Well, they're saying in tighter it's slower, which always makes sense, but it is a fifth end.
I don't know if she took off a bunch of weight because it just died immediately.
Or it's slower there.
Like that 14-8?
Yeah, I think that's
They would have
Yeah.
chosen these rocks,
Yeah.
so and had practice with them. I would suspect it's more paths than it is rocks, but
I'm with you.
Look at here, Peterman at just 69%.
Line's good.
That's the rock that Shannon flashed with, and she's wrecked another time, light a couple times.
Take needs to finish.
Great foot. Line's good. Caitlin.
Fully tapping. Yep. Hard, light. Hard. Really good, Joss. Nice shot.
He actually gets across the nose.
Time to bail here, I think.
Do you ever? Or that?
You like that?
Or we lose it?
No.
Because it's going
I
to
think
squirt
it just
open.
leaves us with one. They'll have the hack waiter at us after. Yeah, that's my first thought. I think we let them make a move. Kate, top
Is this bailing or not?
Nope.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not wrong either. It's just the angles are horrible. They're gonna have to work their way out of this. Just freezing, Cheryl.
yeah. I mean, if you open it up, you're probably helping Jen with hammers.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
I actually don't mind this.
Yeah, that's right.
Top in. We're gonna have to go. It's there. We're just there.
No.
Just there.
We're really close.
Oh, no,
I'll just go
15.
small tap.
No.
Don't roll.
Good. Okay,
Come back.
Nice, Shannon.
Pretty good. You can't. Those 2 yellows are
Same weight.
removing a red.
Yeah.
I don't mind just freezing in here. Yeah.
They're loading up a lot of reds here.
Those yellows? I don't really care. This one's always coming this way. Everything's always going this way.
Straight draw.
Freeze our red.
So
if we rub like that's good.
Yeah.
There's going to come a point here where Manitoba is not going to be able to make an aggressive play.
Just protecting the yellow.
I think they're going right in.
Right in.
Trying to get to the inside. There's room. Right behind it. It's over where you can see about an inch of it.
Caitlin's rock. We're all over.
We can wait. We're a full 8.
Caitlin, you got to go. You got to get low here. Yep.
You've got to try to help this over to get across the nose of that Yellowstone just thrown.
Anything low. Go, John. Go. Go.
Anything low
Good.
and just got across.
A little more curl would have been brilliant. Could have been on top of the red.
Right now, those are really nice for us. I don't want to mess with them.
I agree.
I feel like that clips the red.
Can we ever draw this way, Karen?
How about the intern? Yeah.
Yeah, but it makes this easier for them.
But I don't think you have to be.
I think we'd have to put one like here,
Yeah.
top 8.
You don't have to be top 4 or
Either
button.
that or your button.
Yeah. I think just make it good. I think so. What are you seeing on these reds? I think this is the back one, but.
What?
I think this. It's that or like open it.
Top 8?
Yeah, I think they're peeling on their necks. So. Yeah. Okay, let's get one more
I
in
think
there.
you're trying to force
Yep.
if you're Einarson's team, so I think this is the call. Jen's going to eventually look. Jen would probably like to blank this end if she could, although that's not typically something Jen looks to, but it's the 5th end and it wouldn't hurt.
Draw number's a little low for Val Sweeting. She throws her first.
It's top 4. Top 4. Yep. Line only. Top 8.
Well then.
Top 8. Hard.
Yeah.
It's close.
You gotta go T-line.
Okay, top 4.
They're talking top 8. They're coming all the way. Oh, and they're going to be shot stone on the lid.
Very nice.
It's close.
You gotta go T-line.
Okay, top 4. Top 4.
Yeah, much better than the numbers show.
Out, I guess.
And you knew this was coming.
Oh, yeah.
Just open things up.
You trying to wiggle through?
Yes, but it's not there.
Okay. She thinks, like, well, our shooter will just sit right on the starting line.
Yeah. I'll sweep it.
Interesting. If you want to play the double peel, you'd
got it.
hit the top yellow. Jennifer wants to play the double peel and try to sneak through it. Caitlin's not convinced it's there. She can hair the outside one. It's probably there with big weight.
94%. This is her best game so far of the tournament. And gets them both and leaves the shooter there.
Great throw.
Good job, Caitlin.
It probably grazes this, so the yellow's safe for now. We hit it as thin as we. Well, I don't want to disturb this one. Use this angle though. I guess save that for 1.
Because if we come here and then she
Then
does that.
Well, then the 3's still safe.
Yeah.
But I think
now.
if we just put one more in the exact same spot again.
Yeah, I'm not sure hitting helps you.
No.
Like this.
No, it does not.
And just try stuff this
Oh,
way.
yeah,
That's
we
pretty
could
good.
go top 8.
Yeah.
I think it's
that's
that.
right.
But what about corner freeze to second shot, the redstone
I
rest?
love that idea, yeah. There will be a red, but
As long as this leaves.
still a bit of work to do for
I think maybe it might just go
Manitoba.
back to here.
Okay.
And then she hammers that for 3 or to sit.
So do you want to draw again or?
Like even here is good.
remember they're not in bad shape, don't get me wrong, but they could get into a pile of trouble.
Like this.
This
Top 8.
this shot's certainly here for one, and then that kind of opens everything up. But I think what they're going to try to do, Jones, is throw that hard. That one goes off of there. That one goes off of there. And there could be 3 yellow in there.
Which is why I'd be getting another one in here.
Yeah, that's right. So right.
I like this call.
And Val put that last one in a great spot. It could have, this whole end could have gone sideways without that one.
You can go. Line change. We can go. Line change. Running. Line only. We're okay. We're okay. We're top 4. Can we freeze on that one? It's trying. It's trying.
It's close to your shot here.
No, we can't. Just top 8.
Just corner that.
Okay.
That's
Not good.
just a little too deep.
Yeah. And remember the Vic, we made the statement, there's only been 3 bad ends all week for Team Manitoba.
Right, the 2 4s and a 7.
Yes. And this is made well. It'll be 3, 4 reds. You hit this dead on with a bullet, Cheryl. There'll be 4 reds and 1 yellow, will there not?
Well, not sure that back.
I think the shot rock stays.
Yeah, it stays, but I'm not sure that top left hand. I guess it clips it too. Yeah, a shot rock will still be left there. Just basically, you're hitting yellow red.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Or probably red first, I think. But yeah, and with a ton of speed.
Caitlin Laws
Yes.
trying to make a lot of rocks move here. McEwen with it. Bang. Oh, and look at them all lined up. Still leaves the Manitoba Stone shot rock. And third, 1 and 3 Manitoba.
Just a fraction higher.
Just a little higher.
Yeah, it hit the yellow first and killed the second one.
Yeah, it was nose, sorry.
Yeah, any higher and that other yellow's gone, and that's a lonely yellow on the button. That might have saved Gary Einarson.
That one might pop.
Don't you play the same shot that Val just threw? Maybe
At least
not
try
as
and remove
deep.
2.
Oh, I think 2 will go. This one, maybe this one. It's pretty good. Nose, hair low.
Yeah, hair low.
This spot's really straight, hey?
So you don't think this is the shot you would come down and try to, what, corner freeze the one in the 8 foot, the top of the 8 foot?
Well, I think they can make a triple with this.
Hopefully this might tick this. We just want to try to watch that.
Yeah, I think they can make a triple with it. I kind of like the shot that Val just threw.
Yeah, I'm with you because they're a little lucky that closest red to the button isn't going to take out a yellow.
Yeah.
All right. You got
So
it.
I'm not
right at
sure
it.
the triple's there either. The back one goes, the front one goes. Not the shot she expected.
Outstanding game.
Yep.
91%. Start to move on her. Pritchard with it now. 1, 2, 3, and they will get 3 going, and the shooter rolls over and hangs on to the top 8.
Just perfect.
Yeah, she hit it a little high side, which really helped the action on that middle one. That's what Caitlin needed to do.
Just perfect.
Really good shot. Tried to do that at the club with a different set of rocks.
Yeah, that's it. They're all hanging around the 12 or moving.
Yeah, that's right.
Not moving that way. And that's why we've said as well that, you know, these stones are so lively and the ice so good that you don't have to necessarily overthrow things.
No, and I thought she was a little bit tight even out of her hand, and they held it down there.
I think missing it tight was the way to go.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, that was.
Caitlin was robbed with her. She actually hit the wrong rock first by a fraction of an inch. And look at that red rock. It's stopping the yellow double. If that red had moved somewhere else, it'd be a yellow double for Jennifer Jones.
Yeah, the hit numbers are down, of course, because of the early problems with the outturn in particular.
Yes! Almost hack! Almost hack! Done.
A little quiet. Tap back and sit there.
Great call, Caitlin.
And they are the shot stone at the moment.
Red doubles there.
I think the double's actually the easiest shot
Just a
because
bit, yeah.
you can't make that. You'd have to play the raise, and if you roll out, so why not do this, which is almost
so.
exactly where they just played the last one.
I didn't even look at the double.
How did this end turn around? Two shots ago, there was what, 4 red in there.
All right. Let's go, Carrot.
But, you know, Caitlin Law's on her last one. You know, if that stone, as they said, a little higher, hit maybe on the right side a little bit more, then she's getting more.
Yes, it didn't quite work for her.
And then Carrie made a brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, that triple was amazing.
Triples are always good.
Yeah, anytime. Follow it up with a double.
Changing turns here. Give her more action, but they haven't played it.
No. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. 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 Yep.
Mayer.
Yes.
Head down. Just listening. Here we go. Got one. Got two. And away it goes.
That's what you love to be here is brushers on, off, on, off. You know she's close.
I'm like, you have to be making it. Nice.
5 red rocks in 2 shots.
And you saw that number just moments ago, how her game has come up 90s in the last 3 of 4 games.
Jennifer must be repeating that hack weight here. She'll never get by the guard with the draw weight here.
So facing 3 with her last.
I think so. I had the broom here before.
Yeah, I like that better.
Needs full 4. Jennifer Jones.
Just through. Yes. Just through. Clean. Clean it. Yes. Yes.
Going to move on them a little bit.
Girl.
It did, and they got to it in time. Jones and wild card play the quiet tap for a single. We'll go to the break. 2-1.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Final stone on his first end.
Oh, he's close. He's close.
2. He's got it. Needs the pin. Has he got it? Yes. Really hard. Run it back. Jump it across. And oh, goodness. Dreams do come true for Sarah Bernard. We'll be seeing him in Vancouver. Have they got the button? Alberta's got the button to win a 3rd straight Canadian women's curling title. Coming off his own, and he'll get it. Dunstan and Manitoba. Push it hard.
Stay right there.
I'm the Veronica.
You are.
It's Jennifer Jones' moment. Touch it. What a shot. They're champions again. Magic Mike. Magic Mike.
Bang the yellow. Come back. Red onto yellow. Spin it back. Are you kidding me?
They need the button to be the Brier champions. Chelsea Carey, the Canadian champion. All the way. Touch it. All the way. Catch it. Run it back. Got it for a 3rd Canadian championship. That is what you need to become the Canadian curling champions. The world champions are now Olympians. To the 4, to the 4, and far enough. And it's a win for the record books for Jennifer Jones. Bang it, run it across, they're going to touch it far enough. And they did it for 4 championships. Kevin Kelly. Yes, some wonderful moments through the years. TSN's involvement with Curling Canada since the very first year they went on the air back in 1984. And we are thrilled to announce that TSN and Réseau des Sports in Quebec and Curling Canada have agreed on an extension of 8 years, a broadcast partnership. And you know, this crew that travels the country, we want to thank them. This is the crew here today. You see us, but that's the crew that you do not see. Some of whom who have been part of curling and bringing it to you for more than 30 years. We appreciate all the effort. We thank them, and we are so thrilled to be able to say for the next 8 years, we will bring you the Season of Champions on TSN.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
As we welcome you back here on this Saturday evening to Moose Jaw and the 1-2 page playoff. Team wild card, Jennifer Jones with a draw for the single to lead at 2-1. So here we go, second half underway in Manitoba. Carrie Einarson. The team from Gimli, Manitoba with last draw. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Yep. Get it there. Yep. Really nice. That's nice. Just coming off a little bit.
Well, it looks like top 8 actually.
Even if you tapped it an inch,
I don't
pretty
think
good.
either team feels like they've really got this, so that bodes well for both teams.
And it's a hair swingier and a hair slower. There's 3 great shots, so I think it's starting to come. And this rock hasn't been working so far, so is it just the path?
We're tapping.
Well then.
And they're yelling it's a hair heavy, so let's see if it really is a hair heavy.
Whoa! Why not room? Whoa! Yes! Yeah! Yes! Whoa! Room! Tap! Whoa! Bell. Go.
It seemed to run pretty normal.
Let it go.
So as we check the numbers after 5, look at, 2-1. Numbers are pretty close. The disappointment on the wild card side would have to be Jocelyn Peterman, just 73. Shannon Burchard, her opposite number, 58. Val Sweeting, 75. But Carrie Einarson, 93% in the game. And when the championship pool started on Thursday, she's played those 4 games. She's averaged 93% since they got to that championship pool.
Yep. Whoa.
Which is the best of the best. She played at the end, so the degree of difficulty would be right up there.
Well, even as a team in their last 6 games, there was no game under 86%, and as high as 92%. So they've been super consistent.
I feel like maybe rolling that way.
Maybe.
No. That looks
Scary.
Here.
Okay.
Thought they might come in and rearrange them again. If this is made, there's a simple yellow double if Jennifer decides to. Trying to roll for a corner.
Whoa. Brianne a bit. Brianne. Yep. I like that throw.
Good, Shannon.
Nice,
That's fine.
9-7.
Good. Double and blank out this end.
Nice comment to Shannon.
Yeah. Giving her some reinforcement. It must be more that, Russ, than.
Mm-hmm.
Jocelyn Peterman.
No. Halfway, 4 feet. It needs a pitch. 4 feet tight.
It's curious how a game goes sometimes, Cheryl. We talked earlier about those moments, as Russ said, the 3 big ends that really cost Manitoba. Yes, that's 7 against New Brunswick. In the championship round against Team Wildcard, gave up a 4 in 1 and then a 4 in the 3rd. Tonight, again, there were times when Manitoba, Einarson looked in real trouble. But unlike that earlier game, they got out of it. So what is the difference? Just the shot making?
Yeah, I really just think it's execution. It's really, if the opposition misses or makes, it's the follow-up shot that's critical. And I think they just weren't maybe they're panicking a little bit, getting tight. I think Russ talked about one game where they just didn't bail soon enough, so that cost them. In the 7, they were tied, so they were really trying hard in, I think it was the 4th end.
Yeah, 5th end. It was early in the game. Like there was really no reason to sell the farm.
So tonight just seems execution. I mean, Carrie, you have to give her, she made a triple and a double last end. That's pretty good.
The last 3 or 4 shots being throw it as hard as possible, so I need to slow down.
It's nice, yeah. You can drag it.
Did you hear that? Caitlin said, "What is the speed similar? Because the last 4 shots I've thrown were as hard as possible." That's right. You forget.
I don't have feel right.
Yeah, that's right.
Halfway. Okay, clean it only. Halfway. Needs to split center. It needs to curl a long way here.
This is what I think is starting to happen too. Is they're trying to make the guards, and now the guards are made if you have the right speed. And if they're dying 1 or 2 feet sooner, you might not get enough curl.
Keep going. Yes.
Really good. Good depth.
Nice. Good, Caitlin. Great spot, Caitlin. Nice speed.
Hey. Might be a little chunk ours in. Maybe, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you could click the corner guard and stick it in the rings.
Bell Sweeting.
Clean. Just clean. Clean.
Just clean.
Yep. Clean.
Yep.
Clean. Yep. Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Good throw.
Safe spot.
Interesting end. Jones seems pretty happy with guarding it, but you could angle that yellow in and get both reds. You hit it perfectly. You'd lose 1 yellow, but you might sit 2. It's a pretty short run.
It is.
Mine's good.
Little less.
Okay, hard then. Split center. Gonna have to curl
Halfway.
still.
Curl a long way.
Really hard. Gotta finish. A long way here.
4 feet.
Hard. No,
Both of you.
hard.
You got it.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Easy.
You're good.
Yep.
You're good. You're good. Yep.
Peterman,
Yep.
McEwen.
Yep.
There's no
Good.
quit, is there? At all, as they drag it to that center line.
Like on mine, I make that double or?
Okay.
Now you heard Jen under her breath talking about the double.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard to be
Yep.
Clean.
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 Good sweep. Nice throw.
You were talking earlier about
Good throw.
the front ends in the women's game now, and I think in the last 3 teams alive here, when you think about Weagle and Courtney for Ontario, and you think about this front end here, Peterman, McEwen for wild card, and how quickly this front end of Mayer and Burchard have matured as a front end. You've got really 3 of the best right now here.
It's incredible, and I think what I do love to hear was Burchard and Mier. They went out and they watched other players, the top, probably Joanne Courtney, Lisa Weagle, and said, "We're going to emulate what they're doing. We're going to look at the best, and we're going to be the best." And they are. They work very hard at that part of the game because they skipped for a long time, so that wouldn't have been in their DNA, that's for sure.
And obviously the strength's there, the fitness is there, but to get that judgment properly, they do a great job of guessing where that rock's going to go once it comes out of the thrower's hand.
Well, do you remember last year they made a lot of but a fair amount of judgment errors, which fair enough. You haven't done it for your career in curling, but not this year.
So the 2 teams that averaged 9 points and nearly 8 points a game, struggling to generate them here as we play in the 6th and 2-1. But the opposition too, you have to take that into consideration. The teams that you're playing through the initial pool play. Once you get to the
goes to like here.
the 8, the round of 8,
Probably.
just seems to tighten up now at this point in the week.
Well, you've had success to get there, and you're comfortable with the ice, and everybody's making more shots, and they know what the weight is out there. It's just another level.
Unless we just hammer this nose and sit on top of them, and then
They might guard or they might draw. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or
Jennifer's rock slightly in the way. If you'd hit half that red, you could peel them both out of there.
yeah, that's the only thing. They have that.
Oh, yeah.
So if we ever go
here,
here, I
then
think
we
they
have
get
to
all
get
three.
all.
Okay, so hammer that.
So, yeah.
Make sure we get one.
Yeah,
I think so. Like even nose is pretty good, hey?
Yeah, just make sure that 8 goes.
The 8 goes out.
Yeah.
I'd like to get as close as they can. Maybe kick this over a little bit. Keep their yellow somewhere in here. The trick is that's going that way, but taking that out. So the key rock in this whole thing is trying to get that one as far out of play as they can. There they go. You can see Val brushing the area that she cannot brush when the shot's being thrown. Just skinny that thing. Even if you feather it first, you actually might get a better action on that top red.
Still looking for our first multiple point end here.
You gotta back it up. Go, hard, hard, hard.
Einarson, Pritchard, bang. Oh no, and just will leave it there. So
nice.
Angle is there to get to the shot stone, which is now wild card.
Yeah, it's really good actually. Yeah, couldn't really do much else with it. Good.
It's not going anywhere, that's for sure.
He was kicking that red, that's shot rock, to the our right as we look at it.
Hit it very hard.
This has to Probably spin. Just going to leave or something.
If it spins, maybe. It's hard to say. She's got to be careful, though, right? Like, she doesn't have much of this to stick around for 2.
It's tough to play a come around too, isn't it? Because there's a yellow-red raise unless you're overburied.
Would you risk going, say, to the back 4?
Have to get
you
right
could.
on the
It's a good call.
Thank you.
Russ.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
He's going to sprint
Back
back to
here.
Wednesday night senior league.
Don't want to leave or something where it
there
comes
it
back.
is.
2 for 3.
A super old master.
Time.
Time being called. And that will bring their coach, Victor Shell, to the ice.
What do you like?
What do you like?
What happens if you hit that 5?
I don't think we're ever second.
Okay.
No, but then she's got to make this without a catcher, so she would probably have a catcher over here, though, on ours.
I don't like the in-turn draw because, like, you might almost
line it up.
Yeah, exactly. If you got a draw, you almost get a draw on
Draw
the
the
out-turn.
but we just don't know this
Exactly.
speed, so
then board.
The save shot is probably is to hit the 5, I guess.
Yeah, just board and hope that maybe it spins to sit 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, and by playing this, you're also limiting them to 2. By removing one of the yellows, the most you're going to risk is a couple.
Yes.
Whereas
Yeah, they've decided they cannot get that rock out because it's just going to jam. So I think they're still going to play it, let it jam, and then it's only for a potential 2.
Well, let me ask you just, Cheryl. Okay, we just talked about going to the back 4. I guess they lined up if you go back, and then that out turn over the cashmere. That's just they just don't know it well enough to try.
I think that's what I heard Jen say, and they can see enough. To your point, the in-turn draw that they talked about, they can see enough to get red yellow. It'll just basically direct back on there.
10.5.
So they're going red yellow.
Oh, clean. Yes. Yep.
Boy, it started to go on them really quickly. It's really moving on them now. Get it by that one. They did. They saved it. And so they'll get rid of 1. That's 3 reds in there and just the 1 stone now belonging to Manitoba.
It's really good.
Oh, did that ever go?
Oh, that almost wrecked.
It's got to sit, but it's not that easy to just.
No, it rolled to a green. I'm not. You got to be really careful playing this. You give up a steal of 3.
So.
solid hack.
It'll be 11 in the end.
Let's see.
Just hack? Oh yeah, or that. Like a solid hack? You have a big half. Yeah, a big half.
Boy, this is a sucker shot, isn't
Or do
it?
we play like that
I think
same
you play
weight?
the yellow one.
Yeah, I wouldn't be playing the red, not shot stone.
Like
Like,
throw a
does it
bumper
ever
on the
rub here?
yellow.
Like with,
I think you're hitting it a hair high, so it's
Yeah.
if you got a little more space by this one, I think it does, but
Couldn't have rolled any better.
You guys like the chase?
just enough to roll. I do.
Yeah.
Like with a hack?
I think
Like-
solid hack. Like
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
you can stick it with hack. Like
I'm afraid to draw it, Cheryl.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. Yeah, that's. You ever over curl? I guess there's not a lot of risk in not. If you touched your yellow, the top yellow one, you're probably touching the red. It's not. You're not going to leave them sitting
Oh,
three.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
maybe
don't
you
know.
are.
So that's the call. That's not the call. So that goes out like that. If you throw it hard enough, you roll out like that, it's a steal of 3.
And the problem is with going after the yellow, they can't get enough to the nose.
Yes.
Right.
If you catch the red first, then you're rolling out as well, right?
Yeah, like you need to almost cross the yellow.
Final stone.
Hack.
Right now, it's Team Wildcard sitting the one. Can you chip that red stone and hold the shooter? Mayer. It's all about the line call. That's all Val Sweeting now. Line call and the brush. Sneak it by. Have you got it? Now sit down. Oh, sit down and come back. What a beauty. If they get the 2, it's wonderful.
An incredible throw.
Just unbelievable throw.
And the weight.
Half a pound lighter, it's guaranteed 2. It's still close.
Yeah, I think it's yellow just from that look.
Yeah, Caitlin's saying 2.
Here it is. Oh, great shot. Carrie Einarson. To be able to hit enough, push it out, and then sit just in time. The brush and then Val Sweeting's call to sneak it by their own. And with that, Manitoba move in front. Well, there's still a little buzz here in the building. After that last shot by Manitoba and Carrie Einarson to score the first multiple points. Okay, the deuce to move in front 3-2 as we welcome you back. 1-2 page playoff here at the Scotties. We go to the 7th team wild card. Jennifer Jones with Last Rock. They have the Hammer playing the Redstone.
Okay, that's a good angle for us right now.
Hack. Yep.
It's awards time at this point of the week on the championship weekend, and the second team All-Stars announced. Rochelle Brown from Chelsea Carey's team, the defending champions, Joanne Courtney, Emma Miscue off of Rachel Homan's team, and Carrie Einarson. On the ice here are your second team All-Stars.
Brianne, hard. Hard, 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 hard.
Oh no.
11.
Tough one. Okay.
That's not what they wanted there.
Awards going to the first team All-Stars. It's Manitoba, sandwiched between the Ontario representatives as Lisa Weigel, Shannon Burchard, Val Sweeting, and for the second straight year, your first team All-Star skip is Rachel Holm.
Line's good. Hold there. Keep hold there. Line's okay. You got room. No line. Top 4. No.
Shannon blasted out her own there, rolled out. Now big trouble for Team Manitoba.
Trying to get low. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. 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 Get low. Sit. Good. 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 Okay, yeah.
Jen, throw
Throw
peel.
that same weight.
Peel.
Or do you just like bumper?
Or
I'm just still so impressed with the shot of Carrie's. It was, her weight control this week has been, I think that is what it is. You and I talked about in the break that on a shot like that, you tend to overthrow it because even if you picked it out, you get your one, but she didn't. And the line color knew the weight and the communication was there to let her know the weight.
Yeah, that's just it. What a great team shot. Val had the nerve to call it that tight. The Brutchers knew how hard it was coming.
Got the roll inside. No, they'll sit right there.
You're good? Here, you want to roll? Okay. Thinking here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain, Krista McCarville. We thought we had a great week going, but they did lose, unfortunately, to Ontario earlier today. And on the right, their coach, Rick Lang. They truly were hoping with next year, the Scotties in Thunder Bay, that they may and might wear the maple leaf at home.
No.
But falling
9-5 to Rachel Holman.
It's really hard.
Second straight year. That's as far as they're going to get.
That works, Joss.
And just a fantastic week for that team.
I think they'd love to have been Team Canada. I bet they'd love to win it next year and become Team Canada in front of the home crowd. And they can. They're capable. Oh boy, run gets 3 here.
Yep. Hard.
Bell Sweden.
Back it up. Hard. Keep it there. Get that one. Okay.
And we'll get that one. Leaves the shooter out in front. This goes back to that 7 that they gave up, and the 2 4s in that first game of championship pool on Thursday. The bail point, and the coach Patty Vutrick for Manitoba said, we just forgot it. We just were looking around, and we said, oh, we turned around and my goodness, they're sitting 6 and 7. And
right,
she said, look, we just have to pick up, and it's, as you say, it's somebody's responsibility to bring that up.
And it is really funny, Vic, on a team full of skips that one of them didn't say hey, because I do every now and then see what I do like about this foursome, the Einarson foursome, is every now and then the front end does say, hey, what about this?
There's Patty Vutrick as she makes her home in Gimli. So she spends a lot of time with Carrie Einarson at the Gimli Curling Club, and they work specifically on Carrie's draw weight. Always been a good hitter, but just didn't have confidence in the draw, and this week that work really has paid off.
Well, her phone may be ringing for Patty. Start a draw school.
She's doing something right. Thought they might play the freeze. Pretty dangerous without hammer.
No.
Trying to get to the nose.
Trying.
Good shot.
Spills it out. Shot stone still belongs to Jones in wild card.
Same, this weight. Was my weight big or was that okay? 10-1. Okay, so 10 and a half. Okay, let's make this. Try and stick around on the side.
Don't want to roll buried because you might see Manitoba change gears.
Go right around.
Yeah, they might. Or hit and roll.
Yep. Hard! You really gotta go.
Again, this is jumping on them. Here comes that guard. First thing, get by there. Now, avoid the jam and just roll it over a little bit.
That's what they were protecting against. Nice shot.
Right there with the bumper.
Yeah, I like that. You got it.
The roll's good. I don't know what other choice you have. I guess you could play the double, but the roll's good. But that red that Caitlin just threw is pretty straight back, easy raise.
They just played it.
Bumper. should have just rode though full time. I don't know. That was my.
Weight's good? 10-5?
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
Close. It's close.
No.
Whoa, close. 10-5. Close.
No.
Close.
No.
Shannon. Hard. Hard.
Got a little roll here too. Oh, sure you do. Very nice underneath. The run back is there, but my goodness.
Impressive.
She's making all these shots with the right weight. Just
yeah, no overthrows at all.
No, it's
That's the confidence, isn't it?
it is.
Go. You got it. Let's make this good.
Good. If she sticks it there, you know that path.
I'm thinking about what happens if Jennifer makes this perfect. They're sitting 3. Do you play the freeze? I think you do.
No. Dawn.
Yeah, there's Jones' team having a tougher time with the hammer.
Yeah, it's not.
Really hard.
It's not yesterday morning, is it, or Thursday morning, I guess?
No.
It's a little big. A little big. Josh, baby. What?
Set in the keys. You got to make her hit. You've got a couple of breaks so far.
Yeah.
Got it back.
That should have been a pretty straightforward,
Slowly,
short
just a
little
different
run,
throw.
at least to clip it. Almost.
Yeah. Even if we
There.
Now what? You're
do you like
thinking
there
of
with the
hitting.
10?
That's certainly not wrong with a 1-point lead.
10,
You've got to roll or you're giving up
so
2.
take it.
Thought they might play the come around.
Second shot is yeah.
It's top 8, partly buried.
Yeah, I like that, Russ.
I don't know.
Like a 10?
I think it's easier.
Sure, whatever you
It's a
think
little
here.
bigger of a roll.
Yeah, rolling right behind, eh?
But
Like
how do you
right
argue
behind,
with after the hit and rolls we just witnessed?
True.
What was I thinking?
Yep, let's do it.
Little big.
9-5.
Clean. 10. Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard.
Final stone. Sitting the 1. Can you roll it over? Can you roll it over? Oh, sure you can. Why not? Oh, and it just shows now on that out-turn side.
Just what a display of shot making. It's not supposed to be that easy to hit and roll.
No. Well, what do we give the odds for a perfect hit roll? 50%?
Oh, if that, and that far.
Like,
Rolls another foot, there's a double. Rolls a foot less, there's a double. Let's just roll there.
And there's nothing there now, you don't think?
No, nope, there's not. There's
Okay.
nothing.
don't have enough of it.
Nothing. And not only that, it rolled into a
Probably gotta
4
roll.
foot. So Jennifer can't roll very far.
She does have the backing, though. She can play down to that stone. Just back of the button. But it's a draw against 2.
Easy hack.
Yeah, then, yep.
Clean only.
Yes!
Weight's great. Clean on. Yeah. Oh.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean
Easy.
it. Clean. You're nosy.
Dawn clean. Dawn clean.
Just a dust.
Good.
And when that dust settles, it is 1 for Team Wildcard and Jones.
Nice, Jen.
We're all even.
Go.
Tied at 3. As we welcome you back on this Saturday night championship weekend of the Scotties here in Moose Jaw. Here 5 years ago in 2015, and Jennifer Jones was the winner that year. That was number 5. And then she added a 6th in Penticton. It is Team Manitoba that does have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. So a couple of guards going up in a well-played game. Front ends. Mayer out curling McEwen at the moment. Staggered guards too. So chance to go right around here, and they're going to try this.
Kind of caught here. It's a hair heavy, but it also needs to be brushed to get by. Higher the better.
And finally settles top 8.
Really nice. It's slowing down that time of the game.
It is, isn't it? Just a bit. Just a couple of feet.
Really good. I mean, really great force by Einarson last end.
You know, it's all those things. A lady stopped me today and we chatted. And again, like so many, which really appreciate people who watch that don't play. That's that slide path as the teams and the players come out, and the rocks and the players themselves sliding over that area.
Oh, it just caught Jocelyn.
Yeah.
I would hate to give them anything. Yeah. Right now they don't.
Hey? Pardon me? If there's no jam? As long as it's
might
jam there.
Because right now their only
This
shot
is
is
crazy, isn't it? You kind of want to make sure you can score.
Let's do it.
But you could loop another one around, sit two buried. Take your chances.
Thought it was similar to what I've been
Did you ever do that, Cheryl?
I don't know. I was just looking at it. I don't think so. Personally, I wouldn't.
Because this opens up shot rock.
Yeah, but I think 2 hammers to 1, 8th end.
Yep. No, it's not wrong.
But
and you've still got your guards to get your 2 later in the end.
Yeah, there's 2 schools of thought too. You see a lot of teams go around. You just.
Hey, you've got control here.
An abduction of one of their own has the team going beyond the call of duty. Get into CTV's The Rookie, starring Nathan Fillion. It returns Sunday at 10, 8 Mountain, only on CTV.
Whoa, hard dodge. You gotta go to stay. Okay. Okay, Joss.
And it will not stay.
Well, now you're very happy you opened it up.
Well, can I just go back to those 3 stones that were out there? You came around once to the top 4. Why wouldn't you be happy with those 3 out there and come around again?
Well, because the risk is then you came around once before you could hit, and then the risk to come around the second time. What if you ever slid deep? That's the out for Team Jones. They freeze down on top. There goes your end.
Okay. And Shannon made a beauty too, because that made the double didn't jam on the corner, so the corner's still there, and that's the one they're going to go around right now.
Go.
It's good. Just see how.
Low risk chance now at a deuce.
And Jennifer's guard's not ideal, is it? If Jennifer's forced to draw around her guard, I think Carrie can get at it.
Or do you like that? I'm okay with this, I think. Okay.
And even if I guess it's perfect, Russ, if Jen made a perfect draw, you still have the button.
Which was probably the plan. Yeah, try for 2, but don't give up a steal. And that's kind of the way they've engineered the end so far.
Line's tight. You gotta go line. Never off.
We're just tough hook.
Never off. You gotta rub off here.
Peter McEwen.
Whoa. You need a rub. Whoa. We gotta rub it. Whoa. We're not.
And there is just a little rub to take the steam out of it. Spills into the top 12.
It's just a veteran call by Jen. You know, we talked about it in the opening. How do they win when their percentages are not what they should be? Calls like that.
Yeah.
You let that, you brush that to get it around. Now you hook 2 guards and you're never getting at that
And
back
you're not
one.
shot rock.
No.
Yeah, now they got to deal with it. And let's say they notice it. Now there's a double for Caitlin.
Little things.
Yeah.
Which add up to a win in so many cases for Jennifer Jones.
Oh, very much.
Weight's good.
Val Sweeting.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Hey,
Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Staying down. Not even looking, staying right with it, and avoids the jam and pushes it by.
Next week.
There you go. There's the double.
Kind of weight you like. Bird, here. 9. Yeah. Roll the shooter. You got it.
Caitlin Laws.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Has she got this double?
Whoa!
Not a lick of the brush. One. Oh, and she stuffed it. And now where will this go? And it'll finally settle.
Not bad.
Shot
My
rock.
bad.
And it's in behind cover.
Nice throw.
Not bad.
I told her not to roll it, sorry.
So you can hit the red one, which opens up shot rock. Watch this red one. Nobody brushed it as it kicks over. There, they did it the last second. I don't mind the come around. It brings in the steel. That's the only thing. You could hit the red one, roll behind the corner. And Jennifer's freezing, right?
Like it should have been good. 14-8.
Did she hook it?
Nope.
Because I didn't want to touch it out of her hand. It looked like she kicked very hard. It just curled instantly, so.
Nothing deep here. Top 4 would almost be heavy.
Hard then. We're late. Yep. Hard then. Hard.
Keep going. Keep going. We're holding it. Top 8. 8 foot. Top 8.
This is a huge carry for them. Mayer and Birchard. Oh boy, if they can save this. And they'll push that stone a little farther underneath their own guard. They do roll enough for the moment to be sitting the 2.
Brilliant judgment.
You're good.
They knew instantaneously if they had to go on that. It was really only a foot or 2 light.
You like this? Make the double or? Good. Make this, got it.
How hard are you throwing?
9.
Okay.
No, it's hit even if you miss the doubles. Pretty nice rock to use.
In some trouble. Team wildcard Jennifer Jones as Manitoba tries to set themselves up for a deuce in a 3-3 tie.
Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Yeah!
Line call. Caitlin Laws, has she got this lined up? Has she got it? Oh, and again, failing to make the double, leaves the shot rock, back head to the 8.
Good throw.
That's twice.
Yeah, they thought they had the line call on it. Just took the turn and didn't straighten out. But now I think Carrie has to, well, the double's there. She has to deal with those 2. You can't really leave them.
That's the nice part here. You can't leave them, so there is a double to sit 2. I think that's the call. Really not much else you could do without being dangerous. You make this really good, it'll be kind of edge on edge, and there might not be a yellow double.
This nose is close. I thought nose might, yeah.
I think this is perfect, Carrie. Yeah, I like it. Let's make it.
Carrie Einarson throwing 95%. And that's caught. Now that little bit of a spin and the wiggle through maybe closes up the gap on the double chance.
Yeah, how do you criticize Carrie Einarson? But a little thicker than you would have stayed edge on edge, and there would not have been a double. That yellow rock would have stopped right there, and then you couldn't get at it to make the double. But brilliant shot. Jen's going to make one of these at some point. This is one of those too. If you miss it high side, you roll buried.
For the force. Now that would make you spin a bit.
Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
I think she can roll it.
If with enough weight you make the double, can you get a little bit of roll behind that?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
If you come across the face of the bat, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Here we go. Final stone for Team Wildcard, Jennifer Jones.
Whoa!
Run it back. Oh, and again.
Whoa, whoa!
And rolled it in and underneath.
And rolled buried.
And they did. They'll leave a corner there, though. And the problem is, I guess, if you try it that way, you might angle it back.
Jumping.
Yeah, I think there's enough room. You
Yeah.
can see probably half. Yeah, maybe.
Half's horrible, though, isn't it? You got to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, though. It's a long guard.
And it moves.
Carey made one of these for 3 yesterday.
Jennifer Jones saying, how many times do we have to try this?
Just that hack that I've been throwing?
Maybe a skinny half. There's a skinny half.
But you have to hit at least 3/4 here, so you have to get by the guard tight.
Okay.
And don't throw it very hard. Just hack is the perfect speed.
What do you want to do next end? Double side.
I'm already thinking ahead, and I'm sure the decision will be made after this. It'll be 1 or 2 for Manitoba because they got to get it by this guard. Oh, goodness. Here they go. Burchard. Mayer, get it by that guard. Here it comes. Get it by. Oh, and they did. And through it goes for 2. Take a bow, ladies. Goodness.
Good job, guys.
Good job, guys. How close was that?
It's just her weight is making all these shots and this brushing.
Yes, as it wraps around the backside. Manitoba leads it by 2. Jennifer Jones makes her way down. Wanted to confer with the team. She does have the last rock here in 9, down by 2. First stone from Manitoba has gone center line. Top edge of the 4. What do you expect them to do here, Russ? Do they like? Well, again, you're at the 9th now. You're down by 2. You'll have to start forcing here a little bit, don't you?
Well, 2 choices. You could, now that rock's in the rings, you could hit it out, blank the end, and try for 3 in the 10th. But you were saying it's around 10% chance to get the 3. And I'm old school. You're 2 down. You might as well use both ends to catch up. So try for your 2 here. And try to get the steal in 10. If you only get 1 here, steal puts you back tied extra end.
Just be top 12.
Do you agree, Cheryl, or would you hit it and play for the blank?
No, I'd be going for it now. I just wouldn't want to waste an end to try to score.
Yeah, that's just it.
Line's perfect. It's good. You can run it.
Even if you end up with a single here, Team Manitoba's probably hitting your drawing against 2 or 3 in the next end.
I agree.
The Sportsmanship Award of this year's Scotties, voted by the players in honor of Marge Mitchell, who skipped Canada to the first world title in 1980. Congratulations, Rochelle Brown.
She's good people. I can only imagine playing with her.
No kidding.
Line's good. A little bit more space. Yep. Needs to finish.
Jennifer expected Manitoba to lob up a guard.
Keep going. Go.
They've got 2 rocks in great spots here.
The same thing we did against Holman, maybe.
Fight the 12.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so top 12.
So kind of choke off the corner guard at the same time. It's an interesting
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, let's be there.
Because you know where they're going.
Corner.
I heard somebody from Manitoba saying something about similar to the game with Rachel Holman. And That was last night, and it turned out to be a 9-6 win for Manitoba.
Just 12 foot. Just in the 12. Yep.
Kind of a 2-for-1.
Okay, that's good.
It's in a really good spot, even if Jen happens to play something as she's looking at this to roll or tap stuff back. You've got a short little run on the rock you just threw.
And Vic's brought this up before. You could go around wide side, out turn wide to around those guards quite easily on this type of surface. Maybe not now, but later.
Yeah, I know, but they've really been hesitant to do that. They had that opportunity a couple times earlier and didn't.
Yeah. You just don't get to do it in a club, and
you don't see it.
No.
Back line. I've thrown this a bunch. Just
got it. Speed's not bad here.
No, this is a little different. I mean, again, you've got to believe this is what the thrower wants to play. I know you're supposed to be able to throw anything, but the skipper says, I've thrown this, so I know, so you have to throw it now.
Whoa! Close, yep! Wow!
It's very close.
Dawn! Hard, Dawn! Hard! Roll it, Caitlin, roll it!
And rolls it inside, gets them a little separated. Still leaves Manitoba sitting the 2, top 8, back edge of the 4.
Single peel, yeah.
Nice shot.
Shannon.
You guys like freezing here if we get a hair low?
Just freeze?
Straight freeze.
Okay.
Top 8.
Bite the 8.
No, I got some good times on there. Yeah.
Okay.
Freeze is a good call. You could look to tap that stone they're freezing to, but then there's a run double on yellow-red. Just prevents that, delays any hits.
Oh, that's curling.
Topping. Top 4.
Whoa. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, sorry, Joss. Good.
What's the apology for?
They wanted to get to the inside because I think if you can skinny past that top red, you can actually make the double.
You think you can get them? That way? You can hit it. Looks like it kills our yellow.
I'd go the other way, Cheryl. Just inside of that last rock that was thrown by Jocelyn with a bullet.
Play this really thin?
Yeah, that's ideal, but, well, we can give it a go. If we miss it, we kill this side one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. You'll hit at least one of them. Let's go, Bob.
Val Sweeting, third stone. Here in this 9. As it just rides the line.
Nice.
Oh, and going to get both. Certainly lose one of their own, but they are sitting 2.
Good call, that a girl.
Really great call by Carrie. I don't know if Val was quite as convinced.
We were barely on that.
They're having some fun.
Nice. Good
They were
call,
both
Carrie.
right, weren't they? Because you had to get enough of that red one.
Just really want to take
Caitlin Laws.
Back 4. Yeah, a little bit. Line's tight. Back 4. Weight's good. Back 4. Line's good. Lock it on.
I think we're late.
Come on, a little bit. Room. Really close. Back 4. No, we're all there. Back 8. Back 8. It's all here.
Might come down once it gets into this
Yeah,
area.
it's true.
No. Really good, Caitlin. That's
Yeah, it is.
Nice job.
Just that little smudge at the end.
The brakes went on.
It did.
Another veteran with this team. They know that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's not by accident.
All right.
Well, you look where it ended up and how it just really feathered the stone. Just top edge there of the 8 foot. I mean, what is it? We're talking 2 feet?
Yeah, that's
2.5
right.
feet.
Yeah, almost hit the corner. You're right. I would love to be on the face of this thing.
Now they both got her. I think she took a little tighter line as well. Val Sweeting, Burchard, Mayer. Oh, they're all over theirs.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, Val.
Good brush. I was playing it too cute to that one.
Ideally, top 8, like full 8, top 4, depth. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice little chance now.
Yeah, this might not carry quite as nice, Caitlin.
It might be okay. It's
think?
closer to Dawn's corner ice. Like I'm only a rock wider.
Okay.
Yeah, now for Caitlin, she has to start when she's throwing already through the slide path. So you heard Jocelyn heads up saying this may not slide quite as good because we got to spend more time on the slide path. It'll be a little bit stickier.
Top 1. Wait there. Top 4. T. You gotta go. You gotta go. We're back. We're behind T.
Room.
Back 4. We gotta stay back 8. You gotta be past
There's a big
this
hair
one
on the
now.
ice there.
Yep. You gotta
Let's
go
set
by.
up a red
Yep.
double.
Yep. You gotta go past this one. Go hard. Okay. Whoa. Okay.
It's there.
I thought I took enough off.
Should flip it, hey?
Yeah. I think it goes, but it at least gets out
Is there
there.
enough rattle room there?
You know,
There's
this spot.
Just.
that.
I think so. You hit this thick, right where the broom is. You got to throw it hard though, because that one that's frozen is pretty frozen.
Did you get on that one?
14-5.
Huge shot here.
Should touch them both. Yeah. Or what should touch the back one? Or the side
Hit
one?
like a
Right,
quarter. This it goes underneath, so you want to get about there. But Val's going to be right there to try to brush it with bullet weight, and this kicks out that way. They got caught, just as you said. They were throwing it down the slow stuff, but hog line in, it's quick.
Yeah, it's.
They brushed it to that spot.
Girl, but I guess it wasn't sweeping right.
This is no gimme though.
Just enough room maybe between the Jones Stone red and the backing of the yellow.
Yep. Shannon, watch this one.
Bang, and yes, there it goes. Very nice. My goodness.
Just precision.
95% and only getting better.
It's hard to do. 94% last night. She's trying to beat her own percentage.
Well, as we mentioned, you know, she has been 90 plus in 3 of the 4 games in the championship pool. So,
but sometimes that happens when you're playing a team that, you know, doesn't let you off the hook and you've got some easy shots. These haven't been easy shot. That 2 coming home.
Heavier, like a 14-5.
Yeah.
No, you're so right. And we were saying in the break, she doesn't seem to think of the miss at all, which
No,
is
it's just, yeah.
that is the best way to be able to throw a stone, but that's very hard to do.
Yeah, there's no water, there's no bunkers.
No.
It's just, right?
Oh, yes. No, I know.
Lead for line, please. I think it's less than Caitlin. T-line.
playing down to the stone at the back.
Yes.
Okay. Back 8 is where the shot stone is at the moment, belonging to Manitoba.
Freeze it. No tap. We're tapping it here. No tap. Can't.
It's going to be a little heavy. Taps it back. Is the shot rock?
I didn't think she was that much.
No, I thought it looked like a hair less than Caitlin.
Gotta get
but sorry.
inside though.
You're done.
On edge.
Like with the out?
You've got all plus.
Yeah, I think you could hammer it with the
Rocket on the out turn, but I think more like a board on the in turn.
Which way looks better?
Don't you have to get out of the 8 foot?
I don't love the out turn.
I think
No.
in turn.
Okay.
A little tight by the out turn, yeah.
Yeah, I think in is easier.
That's your natural tendency a little bit on the out turn when you put the handle on is a little bit of back motion. You do that on that spot, you might clip that top yellow.
Yeah.
You could throw like a hack at this because it's line's way more important than speed here.
With the in.
Yes, yeah, for sure. And then you only have to move it 2 feet. I'm gonna throw this hard, eh? There's room though, as you say, but dead on probably does it with this kind of speed. Nothing high side though.
Well, trying to set themselves up for maybe one here. If they can get rid of that Jones Stone.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here she goes, Mayer. Listen to Sweeting.
Keep going.
Get it by. What do you got? Gonna go. Sure it does. That was all weight. Great brush.
Back to it, Shannon. Just clean. I thought we had another one. Throw. Nice pair.
Okay.
Really good force.
Real good.
Just 2 ticks on you. Yeah. Too bad I haven't got this plate.
Back 12. Like this.
One, two, three,
Back 4.
four.
Yeah, yep.
Facing 4 with her last. Down by a couple.
Where? Back 4.
Jennifer Jones
Still back 4. Clean.
Clean it.
got the backing.
Clean.
Back 8.
We need it,
Whoa.
Caitlin. Clean it.
Very nice to pick up the single. But Manitoba will have the lead. They'll also have the last rock when we come back. Well, after a busy round robin that started a week ago and through Friday, we were down just to 1 sheet. The championship ice surface, it's sheet C. No, here at Mosaic Place in Moose Jaw. And this is the 1-2 page playoff. Team Manitoba in control. They're up by 1, and they also have the last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstones. Brianne Mayer.
Yes! Whoa! Whoa! Shannon!
Chip.
Shot.
And get it off the center line. And look at this. They'll spill that shooter in.
PD.
Halfway, Jaws.
Halfway, okay. It's a bit less ice than you.
Yeah, mine did not curl.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the way she plays. I mean, it goes back to that, the smarts.
Yeah.
And what she will suck other teams into doing.
Yeah.
And you mentioned it earlier, you know, sometimes other teams, as you said, my goodness, we might be just beating Jennifer Jones, 6-time Canadian champion, and they lose their focus. And she catches teams that lose focus.
Yeah, there's no question. I think for Carrie Einarson, the advantage is she's played Jennifer like
Only if
in
it's
big
safe.
games,
I like
what,
it
40 times or something? And starting to get used to that.
I think we got to err on the side, guys. That's a better
Yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah. The one guard's not.
I don't think that edge one's killing them here. That's what, again, there's your smarts. You can't get at this with the out turn. So it forces Shannon to hit the in turn. This can jam in the corner and end up in a bad spot.
Shannon Burchard.
Watch your feet.
Mayer. Watch out. Watch out.
Really hard. Go, 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 go.
And rolling it over enough to just cover the edge of the 8.
I'm always scared on those. I know. If they stick the front. Just thinking if we ever split center now, both heels are hard.
Yeah, maybe on my next one.
Yikes. That's way over there.
Yeah, that's
good.
fine.
I like it.
Line's good.
Easy.
Line's good. Bit of room.
Room. 4 feet.
Yeah, I'd like it to be higher than that.
Halfway.
Just here.
Yeah,
I need some finish though.
Trying to throw a 2 edge on edge, and then it can jam on that other red one.
Hard. You gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Okay. My bad.
You know, once again, it's maybe the pressure of the moment, maybe it's the quality of the teams, but the games started out slowly, but then we get into the second half. Remember those attempts by Jones, the doubles? There was actually 3 in a row that they missed. And then, yes, that force of one to get the last rock back coming home. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Boy, that could have gone badly right there, Cheryl. Hit that a little thicker. It went right through the button. You hit it any thicker, would slow it down, and there could be a rock that would steal the point.
Like 4 feet guard, but very.
The coaches do tend to, for Patty, she would look at, you know, Team Jones stats and assess if there's anything glaring, and they would have noticed that Jen was significantly lower on the hits, because there was a couple times I thought in that game that Carrie herself could have drawn, and she chose to hit to force Jen to the hit, which was missed.
Right.
So whether it's by design or just the way the ends were working out, or Carrie herself preferred to hit, it's worked.
Here, 4 feet. Let's go, a little for speed. Hard, guys.
It's a little lighter this time.
Hard. Hard, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Get as much separation.
Hard. Okay. Caitlin, come here.
Boy, that's a lot of work.
Wouldn't mind getting a yellow corner guard on the way by.
The one on covering the edge of the 8?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if this one disappears, that's the danger rock.
Mayer. You can see just a quick look there by Carrie Einarson to see if they would get it, and it'll go across the top.
Jennifer's going to use it at some point.
Good sweep. Nice.
One more guard. And then she peels, I wrap around. Then she peels again. Then I guard. I don't see a 2 steal.
No, I think we're just going to have her sitting going against 2.
Well, unless we've got one here. Maybe. Think she peels this one? Probably, hey?
I think so. And if she decides to draw, then more the merrier for us.
What do you guys like? You want to come around, or?
Yeah. I don't think coming around the yellow, right?
And then they PO, and then we try to split the house, and maybe she'll roll back 4 and I can freeze.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean,
so even
if you went here, so even if you almost got to be out counting those, so I like that better.
Here, make her like think about trying to run that. Like I want to be here.
Here's ideal. Yeah.
But
Do you have to be shot stone?
What do you think for
Yes.
ice, Caitlin? Here.
We don't have to be, but that's the design for sure.
And if you're not, any chance that Manitoba would ignore it? Or do you have to make a play on it regardless?
I think they're peeling the guard.
The guard, okay.
And you know, I looked at them maybe coming around their own red, but it's so high. I think this is the one to come around. They peel, then you sit 2. You're not going to steal 2 probably, but you can definitely make Carrie look at 2.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Line's good. Little bit, yep. Top 8. Hard. T-line, guys. Hard. You got it. Hard.
Got enough to get it by the guard.
It's curling.
Oh, boy.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
A little bounce, maybe? Oh, goodness.
Okay, Caitlin. Okay.
It'll roll off.
Keep wrecking there.
Get this really thin. I can get them all, I think. Or at least slide in the rings.
Right. Jiggle in.
Really thin. You don't want to hit half of it.
That spot has given Caitlin issues this game. She's been light there a couple times. Over curl.
Val Sweeting. Boy, they jumped it right out of her hand as if she got this going a little bit now. Trying to get them both. Sweeting. Bang, bang. Oh, now she'll just leave that one right there again.
Now you can pull it back a bit there. Okay. Sorry, a little thinner. That's okay.
A little snug. That's okay. That's close. Do you like that?
A little closer to center line too now.
Yes. That's
Okay.
Definitely, this will be in a better spot, and the guard's getting a little higher.
Different path. I almost think it'll run a bit better than when Caitlin was in.
Well, that's an aware front end. And again, at this level, everybody's engaged now. And there's the front end talking about this path, Cheryl, just running a little bit better.
Yeah, they took a little bit more ice because that guard that Val threw is just over to the center line a little more, so that should be not down the slide path, which can be a little sticky at this stage of the game.
Same path as I threw last time?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Even if this is back 8.
Yes, just get it sunk.
Yep.
The line's wider.
Peterman, McEwen, right down that slide path again. Now, might start going now. Here they go, wrapping it around that guard.
Keep going, guys. Finish it.
Oh, it'll finish just fine. Look at that. Right around she goes.
Good throw. Or good sweep.
Yeah, the best you could do, she says.
Try to stick it.
The run's okay too,
I think just peel.
I think just peel, then you'll likely have a hit and roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
The run's not that dangerous.
You should have a no pick here.
I guess if you miss it by a fraction of an inch, roll a center line, as long as you air high side.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think I'd take a run at it just to call it to roll away.
All right, let's make this.
They're just playing the peel, which is also a good call.
%. Has been perfect, really. Close to it.
Clean.
On everything she's thrown.
Yep, you're fine. Still like it. Good. Nice throw. Good.
And that's what she'll do, just peel it off.
That one's off. Okay. Good.
Well, you know you're going to have an open hit somewhere.
Come take a look. Wait the. Call it time. Yeah. Time.
Second time being called now by Key
like
Wildcard
going
and Jones.
I don't mind making her draw.
Yeah.
Just straight guard. She hasn't drawn all game.
Yeah. So like here?
If we go here,
So that was my first.
If I can get it in for
If you can get it there.
It's going to be pretty close double. That's all.
The other one is
Yeah,
over there, right?
Okay.
You don't like straight guarding, Victor?
What's that?
You don't like straight guarding? I think Brissett is for sure going to hit.
That's fine.
I do because of the slide path.
I agree.
And she hasn't
I think if we can get it there, I like it.
thrown many draws.
I think that's the call.
Okay.
Middle of the 12-foot. She did a hair closer to the 8-foot.
Okay. So we ended up here.
Yeah, I was going there.
We want if anything.
You heard somebody say,
Like that?
So that was.
I like that.
let's make her draw. That her, Carrie Einarson, she hasn't thrown any. Well, she has. She's thrown 3, but it was last decade. It was a long time. It was a long time.
They didn't look at that option, Cheryl, going splitting the rings. And then I doubt if she'd draw. But then she has to hit and roll.
Yeah, you mean over by the red?
Yeah.
Behind the red?
Or even just same distance from the button.
I really like this because of the slide path.
Yes.
And where are they going?
They're going to top 12, guard.
In front of the row. Okay. And she'll have to hit the 4-foot. Or would she risk playing a? Well, it depends where this goes.
If it's deep enough, she'll play the double.
Double.
Yeah.
And Jennifer has to guard this too.
There are the second and third shots that are in the 12-foot at around 3 o'clock. So there are other stones there to come into play.
Clean it, Donna. We're heavy. That's right. Whoa, just clean it.
Hard part of this is you have to be second shot.
Whoa, we're past it. We're full 8.
It's sliding a long way here, and it's in the good stuff now. It's off the slide path.
Freeze it. Yep.
Overcooked it a little bit. And down to it. So what, 2-3 feet heavy?
Yes.
Timeout being called now by Manitoba.
Yeah, I think so.
I called Donna. Sorry.
Play the
hit and roll. Yeah.
Got extremely lucky that they're lined up and lined up on the inside.
Goes, but they're both. I think it's got a long ways to go because you're probably.
What do you guys like? Kind of like the bump, hit, and roll, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it.
Time. Yeah.
Time.
Called our time.
It's not up there.
There we go. Yeah. What are you feeling, Kerr?
Yeah, I think maybe
that.
like the bump.
Well, and that way you can't lose the game.
With this turn.
Yeah.
You
put
see?
it on. No best. Time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do
I
it.
think there with like a
The initial reaction is always to play the double, throw it hard, but it's so close together and it's angled, so it's got to travel so far to get to there. I think just the shot that they are going to call is just that normal controlled weight. Make sure this one's gone, and then any roll at all, you get a little bit of room to play with. You can roll 2 inches and you can roll 5 feet.
It's the right call. I mean, some players would draw, but you're drawing against the loss. And the ice has gotten a little different.
Very appreciative crowd as they applaud both teams and Carrie Einarson as she gets ready. Final stone leading by 1 right now. It is Team Wildcard sitting the 2. And Burchard and Mayer. This is about holding up the line now. Got to get the inside roll. Got to roll towards center line. Got to roll towards center line. Roll it in, and what a shot. What a game. Carrie Einarson. As she adds 1 more. Make the final 6-4. And Manitoba is on to the final tomorrow night.
Just outstanding.
Incredible.
Good job, Kerr. That a girl.
A full team effort. Val Sweeting on the call. The brushing, outstanding. As she rolls it in, no doubt, to the top 4. Yeah, what a game she curled. Winding up at 94%. And so Manitoba with the win. On to the final tomorrow night, 7 Eastern time. While Jones and Team Wildcard slide in tomorrow's semifinal against Ontario. So it'll be Jones against Holman at noon Eastern time. Wow, yeah. Everyone in Gimli at the curling club is very happy.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires. The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of curling Canada. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
It's her shot. It's in her playbook. Piskew got 1, bump it, and far enough for Gray. Trying to help this over now. Rump, little roll inside. Oh, and that works. You got to get there. Watch out now. And just enough. 3 it is. So it's a quick turnaround for Jennifer Jones and team as they're back on the ice. Noon Eastern time. That'll be 11 a.m. local here in Moose Jaw against Rachel Holman. The semifinal. The winner on to the final against Manitoba tomorrow night. Team Wildcard, Jennifer Jones will try to regroup.
Yeah, it's just nice to be out there.
And wow, look at this. These are the twins. Carrie's twins. Carrie's husband is Kyle, and of course the twins are Chloe and Cameron. Everything's spelled with a K, of course. Has to be. So we're down to just now 2 games, a semifinal and final here in Moose Jaw. On a very big day, curling day in Canada and the Scotties. It's here. and for another 8 years on Canada's sports leader, TSN.